Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's spring decorating video. Now, if you live in a state like I do, there's still snow outside, but I am ready for spring. I think it's actually warmer outside today, so it gives me all of that spring-like vibe, and I'm ready to just like refresh my house from Christmas/winter to spring. We were gone for a few months at the very beginning of the year, so I never really decorated for winter this year. We just went straight from Christmas to like a blank slate. So I'm ready to kind of bring in some like freshness and bright colors and really just get my home feeling like cozy and, I don't know, just refreshed. So to start this video, we're going to go shopping at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to show you what I got, and then we're going to decorate a few areas in my home. So please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And with that being said, let's go shopping and then decorate.
So I don't know about you all, but anytime I can kind of like get a break to myself without the kids, I love to come to Hobby Lobby and just browse the aisles. I don't even have to be looking for anything in particular, and sometimes I even walk out of the store without spending a penny, but I love to just see the new items that they have available, especially each season. So I had not had a chance yet to go and check out the spring collection. So on this particular day, I was very excited to browse all of the aisles and see all of the new goodies that they had available. Some things were repeats from last year, but there were also a lot of new options that I had not seen before. I did come home with a few items, and I will show you those later in this video, but I figured I would just go ahead and let you all shop along with me and see what all they have to offer this spring. I feel as though the vibe that I got from the spring collection this year was a mixture between boho and farmhouse. There were lots of options for both styles, and also styles that kind of combined both of those types of decor. They also had tons of placemats that would be perfect for a basket wall. I almost bought all of these because I loved the style. So if you're looking for a basket wall, definitely check out these placemats.
So typically in this space, I always put a wreath right here, and then I kind of just like decorate around the wreath on the table. But for this season, I kind of want to do something different. So I picked up a few pieces at Hobby Lobby that I really like for this space. And then I also just shopped my decor bins, and I'm going to play around with another idea. I'm not sure if I will revert back to a spring wreath like I typically do, or if I will like really like this idea. But we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna pull out all the pieces that I have envisioned in my mind to use in this space, and we'll see how it works. It's all trial and error. I'm trying to get this done during nap time, so fingers crossed I can actually accomplish it before a baby starts crying.
I'm waiting on the fire to go out so I can go to bed. How will you get some rest if you can't learn to let go? And sitting on the edge, trying not.
So if you have been around my channel at all, you know that I love vases, and I love to use vases with my decor. I actually found these at Hobby Lobby while I was there. I love like the color. It's kind of screams spring to me, but it's also neutral, so you could use it year round, which is always a go-to. But I love like the cracked look at the bottom, and then just the good neutral color. I love the size of it and the shape, and I'm excited to try this in my space. I actually purchased 2 of these. That's how much I liked it. So I'm thinking it will work on this entryway table. And then this is actually a vase that I had bought at Target back at Christmas time, but I'm pretty sure that they still have it. It's by Hearth and Hand, but you can never go wrong with a good neutral vase. So I'm gonna try these in the space and see if it works out. So I've had this sign for a while, and I usually use it in my formal dining room. But instead of doing a wreath, I knew that I needed like an anchor piece, and I found this in my decor. So I'm gonna see if I end up liking it. It's still neutral. I feel like the color goes well with this vase, so we're gonna play around with it. But I'm all about shopping my home and not buying all new, so fingers crossed this works out. So while at Hobby Lobby, I also picked up some spring florals. I wanted to go neutral and white. That was kind of like my go-to while I was looking. These are not white, but they are neutral. They have just like a hint of yellow / like a light green, but I thought that they were like very springy and were a good like filler, or could be used on their own, and they would be really pretty. And I also found these white florals. I have these in Blair's Nursery, and I really, really love them. I love the greenery and the white color, how subtle they are, but I love how big they are, and they take up really good space when put into a vase. This was in the spring collection. It was originally marked $3.99, so it was like $2.50. Such a good little filler piece. If they would have had more of these, I probably would have purchased more of them, just because I feel like I'm always looking for something like smaller to like add in places. So this is there right now. Hopefully your Hobby Lobby has more of them than mine did. $2 and some change, like you can't beat that.
Something good, something terrible. How do you walk around holding all that down? Well, there's a fire still burning for you. There's a waterway.
Okay, I think I actually like this. Like, it's switching up my decor a little bit, which was the goal, but I feel like it's still like very springy and very fresh, and I don't know, I like it. Let me know in the comments below if you would have just put a wreath here instead, but personally I kind of like that layered like farmhouse look that's going around. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with it. I love the size of these vases, and I love these spring florals, so those are a win. I also picked up this really cute frame at Hobby Lobby. This was actually kind of like in one of their like center, you know, displays that they put up, but I loved it. It was 50% off, originally $13.99, so about $7, but I loved the texture of it and the shape. I feel like this would be a very good like layering frame, and I went ahead and put my sweet boy's preschool picture in it. Look how cute he is. Funny thing, I never buy school pictures. I just feel like they're like outrageously priced. But I've purchased all of their first preschool picture, and his turned out so good this year. Like, he's so stinking cute. But I really like this frame. I did have 2 of these in my cart, and now I'm kind of regretting putting one back, but super cute. I'm gonna see if I can use it on this entryway table. Okay, so I've gathered a few pieces that I'm thinking I'm going to use on this shelf. I really don't want to go for like an overly cluttered look. I'm really just kind of in this like mode of simplicity. I'm wanting to purge all of my closets. I'm wanting to get rid of like all the things, and I want my decor to be super like neutral and simplistic for this season. So I didn't pull a whole lot of items, but the items that I did pull, I'm hoping will work in this space. This is something that I shared back around the fall. This is also from Hobby Lobby. I think it was in like their fall collection. No, it actually says it's in the spring collection, but it's just like a big like pot. I did have this on the centerpiece in my dining room, but I think I'm gonna try to use it in here for the spring. And then I also have some more Hobby Lobby florals. These are just like super simple, neutral, good pieces to have. I'm kind of a sucker for florals. And then I have a few frames that I've had for a while, except for my new one. that I'm thinking I might try to layer on here as well. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know about these frames. I actually have used these in my front room as well. But Amazon sells these frames with the mat already in them. It's a pack of 5 for like $22 or something like that. Like, it's very cheap and they're actually really good quality. I'll put the link in my description box below if you want to purchase those, but I have purchased 2 sets of them now and I've used them all around my house. They're a great neutral frame. They also come in a white color that I purchased for my father, and I really, really liked those as well. But for the price, you can't beat them, especially for the fact that they come with the mat. But let's get to decorating this and see if I can figure out how I want to do it.
Explode, and I'm dying here, so I'm tearing down the dam. So it's time to move on, time to wash my hands. Waiting on the sun to burn out, tell me what's right. How would you ever know if you're too scared to be wrong? Sitting on the edge, trying not to fall into something. Is it good, or is it terrible? How could you ever know if you're too scared to let go? There's a fire still burning.
Okay, we're moving into my formal dining room now, and I wanted to show you a few pieces that I picked up while shopping that I'm thinking of using in this space, probably on my little like buffet table. So here's the second of those vases that I showed you earlier. I don't think I told you the price. They were originally $14.99 and they were on sale 50% off this week. And then I also purchased this one. This was in that spring collection. It's kind of keeping, come up closer. It's keeping with that same kind of like neutral color scheme that I'm going for. This has just a tint of like a light blue, almost like a mint, but I loved the detailing and the texture on it. It was originally $23 and then it was 40% off in the spring collection. And then I purchased this large circle. My husband asked me if I was going to like draw something on it. And I was like, no, I like it just white. Like, I like the plain color. I love how large it is. This was in the spring collection as well, and it was originally $30. So 40% off of that, but I loved the size of this. I'm hoping my vision for this space works out, but this is a big part of the vision. And then I actually purchased this to be a serving platter because that's what it is. Bring it up closer. It's that same like cracked mint, pretty color. I purchased it for a serving platter, but I think I'm actually going to use it in my decor. Do any of you all ever do that? This was originally 10 bucks, so it was 40% off in the spring collection. But it could be a plate, it could be a platter, or you can use it for decor. I mean, it's a jack of all trades, I guess, but I'm hoping I can bring all of this together for this space back here.
There's a waterway waiting to explode, and I'm dying here, so I'm tearing down the dam. It's time to move on, find new dry land.
Okay, this is another one of those pieces where I generally have a wreath in the middle. If you check out any of my old like Decorate With Me's, you will see a wreath in the middle of this window. But I'm just really in the mood to change everything up this year. And I really, really, really love the like farmhouse layered, like, I don't even know if it's a style, but I've seen a bunch of like pins of pictures that I really just like, where things are like layered on top of each other. So that's what we're gonna try to do with this space this year for spring. I wanna switch it up. Here's to hoping my big white circle works out and my vision comes to life. I'm gonna start with that as like one of the base pieces and then play around with it.
Am I scared of you, honey? I don't think so, but I can't stop shaking. Am I in love with you, babe? I don't think so, but I don't really know how the heart works anyway.
Okay, so far, I'm liking this like layered look. Obviously, I still have to figure out what I'm doing over here, but I kind of like am enjoying this instead of the typical wreath. And I feel like the white really just makes this room pop and bring in that like fresh look that I'm going for. So, gotta figure out this side. But overall, I really like this look. I'm gonna play around with a few things for this. I went shopping around my house just now because I needed something with height. And I found a vase that I actually purchased off of Facebook Marketplace a few months back, and it's been hiding in my bathroom. So I brought it out here, and I think it might work with the colors and everything that I have going on. So here's the vase. It's very large and substantial. It has like some like navy, but it still has that like white, bright color. So it's very large. I'm thinking of anchoring it on this side.
You felt so good to me, and all the ways you touch and feel so good. Won't you stay with me?
Here's a close-up of these florals from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to, I think, put these in that vase just to kind of have the same floral on either side. And I just realized I forgot to put my runner back down. So I'm gonna play around with this, and if this is how I like it, then I'm going to take it off, put the runner back on, and then recreate the look.
And when you leave in the morning.
Okay, so I think I really, really like this. It's different than anything I've done in here before, and I feel like it brings in that spring vibe. I love these florals. I love the light vases paired together. I feel like the height works out throughout it. I actually really, really like it. And the fact that this is a platter cracks me up. I mean, this is now the second room that I have used a like serving dish as decor. So when in doubt, just, you know, shop the platters. Apparently you can use them anywhere. But I really like this, so I think I am going to go ahead and try to put the runner back on. This runner is just a simple gray one. I have used this since, I think, the fall this year. Maybe Christmas is when I got this one, but I just love buying super neutral runners. This was also purchased at Hobby Lobby, so I'm gonna try to like put that back on top of here just to add a little bit more texture without like totally messing up what I've got going on.
Would you come back quicker than you've gone? Stay with me for a while. Would it be heavy on you if I told you everything I think I wanna say when you're around? Would it be a lie to you, babe, to tell you I want you if I can't follow through? I don't know what to say, except all the times we've had felt so good to me, and all the ways you touch and feel so good. Won't you stay
Okay, so my debate right now is, do I leave the dining room table blank or do I go ahead and put a runner and a centerpiece on it? I always have a centerpiece on this formal dining table, but if you are new around here, you don't know that we're actually homeschooling right now, and this is our homeschool table. All of our homeschool stuff is inside this buffet, and on a daily basis, this table's used a lot, so I generally have to move the decor out of the way. So I kind of like how like fresh and like simplistic it looks in here right now, but I'm going to try a runner and a simple like tablescape and then decide if I want to keep it blank or add the tablescape. So we're gonna try. I'm not sure if I'll end up taking it all back off or not, but let's give it a shot. This is the exact same table runner that's on the buffet. I purchased both of them at Hobby Lobby on the same day. And I get questions about this table all the time. My husband actually built this table for me and I love it. It's amazing for our family, but I have found one very similar and I'll link it in the description box below. This is made of solid wood. It's a great table. It can seat so many people, which is what I needed. But I think that's one of my #1 questions here on this channel. Where did you get your dining room table? My husband built it, but like I said, there's a dupe linked below. Feel like this is like working for me. I think that I'm actually going to take everything off the table and just leave it blank and just let this speak for itself back here, because to me this just isn't doing it and it'll be more simplistic without it, honestly. People do ask me how I have a tablescape when I do homeschool, and what I do is I put everything on this runner and on this tray, so if we are schooling I can just move it out of the way and then I can move it back. But I think for this spring season, going along with that like simplistic vibe, we're just not gonna have anything on the table. We're just gonna let its natural beauty shine and let this be like the focal point of the room. So the little ones are starting to wake up, so I think that's going to conclude today's Spring and Decorate with me. I still need to tackle a few more rooms, but I honestly need to go find a few more pieces. But I hope that you enjoyed this shopping / decorating / chatting video. Let me know in the comments below if you did. Please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I am in the midst of purging all of the things, so there's tons of cleaning motivation coming up in upcoming videos. Plus, I still have some rooms to decorate. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
And if I could change a thing, you know, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came.